All right, so the KBL regular season is finally over, and the postseason will be starting on April 12th. Um, the game we're going to be looking at is the Sonic Boom versus Pegasus. All season long, we've been on Sonic Boom, but the last few games, like Sonic Boom, has been on like a letdown. Um, looks like the last game that Sonic Boom and Pegasus played. Pegasus defeated the Sonic Boom by like 9 points, and that was on April 5th. So it was 83 to 74. Obviously, Sonic Boom lost, and to add insult to injury, um, Sonic Boom was at home, so they had home court advantage. I believe the line was Sonic Boom minus 2.5. So obviously Pegasus won and covered. Um, Before that, let's take a look at. So before that, Sonic Boom lost to Phoebus, and then uh, before that game, they won against teams that are on the losing record, like like the last half of the rankings. So the only team that they beat that was like a top three, top two was the Sakers, and that was back in um, March 22nd. And when they did play the Knights, the number one team, they lost to the Knights 78 to 70, 77. So they lost by 1 point to the number one team. But that was back looks like March 19th. So that's a while ago. And then the other teams that they um, won against, they should have because they all had like losing records, and So as far as Pegasus goes, let's see Pegasus. After they defeated Sonic Boom, I believe they played Phoebus, and then they lost against Phoebus. And Phoebus is number four, well, Sonic Boom number three. The score was 84 to 80, and I was just said Phoebus won that. So that's four. So the margin of victory was 4 points. Typically the top tier teams, I would say like ranked from 1 to 5. I think they're all their skill level is so close that usually the margin of victory is somewhere between 1 to 4. 1 to 3 maybe. Um, so any of these teams can can win. Like being number one really doesn't matter, or number two, because I mean the last games of the regular season proved that these two teams or top three teams lost. So that said, I think even though Pegasus defeated Sonic Boom in their previous game in the postseason, I still think that Sonic Boom is, because of their ranking and their, well, I mean, I think Sonic Boom is going to be favored. My guess is like -1.5 or maybe -2 tops. I don't see more than that. In my mind, um, with Pegasus defeating Sonic Boom so recently, I think I'm leaning towards Pegasus, even though like I've been wagering on Sonic Boom most of the season. But unfortunately, like last few times they've let me down, so I mean, I just can't put money on them. Um, I think Pegasus is going to take the first game of the. After that, maybe Sonic Boom will take the second, but especially at home, or they might lose two in a row against Pegasus. I mean, Sonic Boom couldn't win, at home when they have home court advantage. Now they're going to be playing on the road against Pegasus. I think Pegasus steals the first game. So, um, all right. So I will see you guys next time.